So just deep breath, sweetheart, and we begin. I love that you're sitting here. It must be time. Yeah.
This is kind of complicated.
We don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm mad at my husband, Matt, because the year before he died, he got involved with a lady at his work, and he told me a lie. He told me that he hadn't committed adultery, and he did, and I didn't find that out until 6 months after he died.
Yes.
And I'm mad at Matt because he died. And when I went to pay for his funeral, I found out that I couldn't.
Yes.
Because I wasn't his beneficiary of his life insurance policy. His ex-wife was on the policy.
Yes. Yes. Honey, you are doing so good. And honey, just let it out. Just do it.
And it took me 8 months to settle a lawsuit with his ex-wife because she wanted all the money.
Yes.
And she knew I was losing everything I owned, everything I loved was gone.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
And Matt and I wanted children so much. And we had finally found an adoption agency, and we're accepted. Oh. And I had the whole nursery in my home. The baby was born the week after he died, and the mother chose not to give it to me.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm so angry. I want to forgive Phyllis. I want to forgive Matt. I want to forgive myself, and I'm just so confused because I'm in so much pain.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, Angel. So let's just move into number 2. Just read it word for word the way you wrote it.
I would change Matt. I would ask him to be better prepared.
Yes.
And to love me unconditionally, because he told me that he did this because I was ugly and fat.
Yes. Yes.
And I would want him to accept me for me.
Yes.
And I want him to come back so we can heal this relationship. It's so hard to tell him.
Yes.
And feel whole, because he's gone.
Okay, sweetheart.
I feel alone.
Yes. So let's look at the next one.
And I didn't put anything because I am so confused that I don't know what should or shouldn't.
Yes, so let's look at the next one.
I guess, again, what would make me happy is unconditional love and sex again, and
Yes.
happiness.
Yes. Yes. I so appreciate your honesty. And the next one.
And What do you think of him? I love him. I love him.
Yes.
And I'm trying to forgive him.
Yes, honey, of course. You know, we all would if we could. There's no doubt about your intentions or your heart or what you want. We just haven't known how.
Mm-hmm.
So let's look at the next one.
If I could experience Matthew again, if he could experience me again, if I just even had one moment in the flesh to tell him, I would just tell him I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I love him. And I accept him.
Yes. Okay, sweetheart. So let's start at the top, sentence by sentence. I just don't see anything here that we can't walk through together.
Okay.
Not one thing. So
you don't think I'm too screwed up?
No. What you have experienced, how long ago?
18 months.
What you have experienced the last 18 months, you know, a lot of people are not doing as well as you're doing. You're doing wonderfully. So let's begin at the top and see if we can just keep moving through.